US officials on Thursday attended the opening of an American ballistic missile defense base in Poland, which had been planned since 2008. Warsaw praised the commitment shown by successive US presidents.
The United States is indeed, in a very tangible sense, a guarantor of the security of the Republic of Poland, as well as of the entire North Atlantic Alliance.
Warm words for Washington, but beneath the surface there are jitters over the commitment of incoming US President Donald Trump to Europe's security. In 2017, Trump labelled NATO as obsolete and repeatedly criticised NATO allies.
23 of the 28 member nations are still not paying what they should be paying and what they are supposed to be paying for their defense. This is not fair to the people and taxpayers of the United States.
At the 2018 NATO summit, allies said Trump threatened to pull the United States out of the alliance if European nations failed to increase military spending. Trump claimed success.
Everyone's agreed to substantially up their commitment. They're going to up it at levels that they've never thought of before.
Trump caused further NATO shockwaves in February this year on the campaign trail.
One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, "Well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us?" I said, "You didn't pay? You're delinquent?" He said, "Yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You got to pay. You got to pay your bills."
NATO allies can expect renewed pressure to spend more when Trump takes office, says Fabrice Potier, a former NATO head of policy planning.
I'm not so sure we can talk about an existential threat to NATO like back in 2018, but you can count on him to drive a very hard bargain, an extra emphasis on not just having reached more or less the 2% target, but possibly laying the ground for 2.5 or 3% at the next summit in June in The Hague.
Such an approach would likely be welcomed by many European states following Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
The Eastern Front allies like Poland, for example, but also the Baltic and even the Nordic countries are now actually seeing that as a good thing. But I think there's still some worry across the alliance that his transactionalism could undermine the credibility of the collective defense.
Donald Trump on Wednesday appointed loyalist Matthew Whitaker as his nominee for US ambassador to NATO. In a written statement, Trump said Whitaker will strengthen relationships with our NATO allies and that he would put America first. His appointment still has to be approved by the US Senate. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News.